I wanted to show you the difference between the VersaFit regular pad, the Airpad, and the VersaFit Smartpad. And I just got a Smartpad, and they're kind of different, so I wanted to show them to you. These are the two pads that could possibly go under my Contour Saddlery Natural Horseman saddle. And you remember that my VersaFit pad, it has with a relief through here, little tab that keeps it together. And you remember that it has the little air pockets in there. And these are the valves that open and close the air pockets for it, which give it its puffiness. Little bit of holding up the rider off the horse. Now, I already have this shimmed for Lilith, but this is the regular pad that's always in there. It's this amazing, I don't know what, soft. It's a proprietary pad that goes in there. It can be removed when washing. That's always in there. But then here's the shimming pad that I'm using for her. Here's the VersaFit pad, which for her is the shoulder shim. That fits in there. And you see it sticks right in there really good. Closes with Velcro. This is the system that you can shim to get your saddle to fit correctly and have shoulder freedom for your Contour Western saddle. Now, this was the first one I got from Contour. It was a game changer for me. It's like it changed my life. It changed how I think about saddle fit. Completely need in my mind now to always have my horse's shoulders free, that the saddle should not be strapped down onto the shoulders so tight that she can't move. You know, these muscles back here past her scapula are huge and they have to flex, and you have to have shoulder freedom there while you have saddle fit, and you have to have saddle stability, which was my big problem. Sorry, I have not cleaned this, but the material on the underside of the pads, though, is a man-made felt. It is not wool, because we figured out that, well, I shouldn't say we, Contour Saddlery and other saddlemen figured out that wool felt compresses after a while, and little pieces of dirt and sweat get in there and you can't get it out. So the material that's on the underside of these pads, it looks like felt, but then I called up the company owner. Letitia is amazing about educating me, although they all will, the entire company will educate you, but Letitia's really great with me and answers all my questions and patiently. And she said, yeah, we spent a long time figuring out a man-made proprietary fiber selection that would keep from compressing, that you can scrape the hairs off, that it sort of prevents, it sheds water so you can wash it. It prevents things from penetrating and getting in there and compressing. So the man-made felt fiber actually, they have enabled it. It has a property of not compressing, and they had to sort of invent this. So this is a medium VersaFit Smartpad. Now, it's almost the same, but a couple of differences. So the underside is the man-made felt from the proprietary material. And we clean these by taking a real stiff, like a piece of a yoga pad and scraping the hair off, and then hosing them and laying them out to dry, or laying them in the sun to dry, which is great. Easy to do. Here's the top, and you just, can hose it down, wipe it off. I really like that. Here's an area right here, which is kind of this plasticky, rubbery material, which once you get the saddle on that, you're going to see it's kind of sticky and it holds your saddle in place. So this also has the Velcro opening for the shimming system, but because there's no Airpad here, and there's room for the shims, so there is a different kind of foam material in here. I don't even know if I can get it out. Yep, it's coming out because we're going to try to show it to you. I hope I can get it out. Take a bit. This is a proprietary foam that they found for these pads. Well, I'm not even going to get it all the way out, but it compresses down to absolutely nothing. But I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try to do this. You can put your hand under this. So this is like a rubber mat floor with hard packed clay under it, so it's really hard. And I can put that stuff down on my hand and sit right on my own hand, and I got all my weight on my knee, and my hand is okay. Oh my gosh, that's the property that this stuff is supposed to do to keep you from compressing onto the horse. That's what this pad is about. And I didn't know anything about it. Like, I had this pad for quite a while before Letitia said, pull part of the pad out and try this. And I'm like, this looks like foam to me. Foam's foam. It isn't. Oh my gosh, I've never seen anything like this. So I just put all my weight on what's basically sort of cement-like material, and my hand's fine. And all my weight was on it. Wow. So that is this part of the pad inside here that keeps you up off the horse, and then you put the shims inside the pad to deal with shimming your contour or natural horseman saddle. There is, oh, I should have opened it this way to get it out, which was, oh, sorry, didn't see that, but here's where it goes in and out this way. So that's what I should have been doing here. Didn't really realize that, so like I took a really close look at it. So this is brand new to me, so you're probably watching me learn right now. But I do really like the material on the bottom. They're easy to clean. So do I like, which one do I like better? Oh my gosh, I love apples, and I love several types of apples. These are absolutely my favorite pads anywhere, of course, because now I don't have to worry about pinching my horses, that my saddles fit, that I can be sure my horses are comfortable. So these are my favorites. Of these two, here's one thing, like the Airfit pad is a little bit more shaped. Some people are like, well, that isn't too westerny. I don't care. I think it looks great. I love it. It's cool. Goes with my saddle. I look different. I'm like, yeah. But, this one's a little more square. If you need a little bit more square type of pad, or I don't even care about that particularly. They're neither one distracting, really easy to care for. I've only been able to use this a couple times because it's just come, and I like it. Very simple. For those people that just do not have the patience, or I know when I had an assistant or I was doing all my tacking myself, and I had 7 horses a day, and it was just me tacking, untacking, and whatever. Probably being in a rush, being tired. I had all I could do to get my horses trained every day. I think at that point in my life, I would have been impatient with the valves, because you just might forget to adjust them. So this is the simple one. For everybody, it's going to be easy to deal with, and I don't, for anyone that's just like, I just need to get this done, throw these up on these horses and get moving. You can get your pad shimmed to your horse and move along every day, and make, be able to confidently know that you've got this settled. So it's a good looking pad. So this is Contour Saddlery and Smartpad. So that's the one without the air pad. And here's the Airpad, Contour Saddlery, Natural Horseman website, and the Airpad, which are both excellent. All right, I recommend you check them out. One thing that they will help you do is do not be concerned about the shimming system. It does, there are a lot of pieces, yeah, okay, there are, but their website is really plain. It's easy to understand. If you have any trouble, any at all, you just call the company and one of them will personally FaceTime with you, and what they'll do is they will help you shim the saddle to your horse. And not only that, but if your horse loses weight or changes condition, which every horse that I know changes condition in the winter, they'll help you reshim it, they'll talk to you about it, they'll help you fix it, no problem. And there are shims there to accommodate every style of horse and to help you with all of your problems. So I hope this answers some questions. If you go to their website, Contour Saddlery, Natural Horseman Saddles, VersaFit Pads, that's where you're going to find all of these. And you type in my first name, Ida, I-D-A, you get 5% off your order. It's worth doing. I mean, anything that's really good isn't cheap. And the thing is these aren't inexpensive, I won't lie to you, but I'll never buy another pad again. Like, I got these 2 pads, I'm not going to need any more pads in a lifetime. These things last, they're awesome, and the thing is they're going to adjust to every single horse, so I don't have to worry if I change horses, I change saddles, the pad's here to help me with all of that. So buy a really, really good pad, and that's it. It's awesome. Okay, until next time. Thanks. Bye. Tell Contour I sent ya, Ida, for a coupon.